Hi guys, I want to introduce to you a very special person, Vitaliy. Don't ask me about my voice, but it's nice to meet you, Vitaliy.
Nice to meet you too, Irina.
So can you tell me about yourself, about where you live in different countries and why you're here?
Basically, I was born in Kiev, and I don't know, it's a stroke of luck, I suppose, a stroke of convenience that happened. But my parents moved away to Canada, and it's not by choice, obviously. So I have no say in the matter. But what I ended up doing, well, it gave me this, I suppose. Eventually, I was faced with this choice, whether I want to come back to Ukraine or not. And that choice was sort of propagated by the fact that my parents obviously spoke Russian, Ukrainian at home. They had this traditional Ukrainian hospitality, where you have borscht and and all that kind of stuff, and Ukrainian friends. And when I visited Ukraine for the first time in 2012, it just struck me as a place where I should live for a little bit. And then I ended up just moving to Ukraine for good after I got a job offer.
Okay, and another question. So this is your first time in Lviv, or not?
No, no.
One of the first time,
I've been here maybe maybe 3-4 times already over the past 7 years. I've been here for a while, but I think there's still quite a lot to discover. I absolutely love the food scene here. I haven't really explored much in terms of the museums and stuff like that. So, I mean,
I will give you advice where to go
Yeah.
after we finish video. And
great! I can't wait.
as an architect, can you tell me just feedback about the city? Is it okay?
Oh, this is a very good topic for me, because I used to work in architectural conservation in Montreal. I used to live in Montreal, Canada, and it is a cultural center of Canada, just like Lviv is a cultural center of Ukraine. So there's so many similarities, and we have the same cold weather and everything. But I am completely shocked and appalled at the horrible condition of the buildings. There's stucco on the walls, and it's all coming off, and it's horrible. It looks horrible. And in my field in Canada, preservation works in a way where the person who was in charge of preserving the building, they would actually study the bricks that's in the building. They would study the quarry where that period correct brick was taken from. They would go to the quarry. They would get the samples, and then recreate the bricks. And it was a very thorough approach. But I understand you need money for that. You need millions of dollars, and.
Where do they get the funding for that in Canada?
In Canada, just as luck would have it, all of these buildings were either owned by universities, hospitals, governments. So the government has money for that, and they were not privately owned. Some of them were, but it was completely inefficient, I suppose, and it was not feasible for a private individual to own a whole building, for example. And I think the ownership structures in Ukraine are different. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can make video about this in the future.
Oh yeah.
Could be. It looks like.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where do you work? I have so many questions.
I work in marketing.
Okay.
And for a tea company. So basically, it's a great. It's an interesting sort of field, because in Canada, IT industry is not so, let's say, developed.
Really?
It's a very conservative, traditional sort of job market, and you don't have that much IT there. This is one thing that Ukraine has a advantage over Canada.
Does Ukraine have a lot of IT?
Oh yeah, so much. I mean, the market is huge. I think. It's something that really makes Ukraine, I don't know, I don't know, it kind of leads. It kind of leads in this department. It makes it a leader, on the world stage, in a way.
Why Ukraine has a lot of IT? Do you know?
Why? In my personal opinion, well, I don't know. I think, you know what, I'll be honest, Ukraine is like a corrupt country, right? Everybody knows that in many spheres, but for some reason, it's like a cash cow for the government. Maybe they don't want to touch IT. I think once they start regulating IT, once they start touching it, getting their hands on it, that's when IT will, I don't know, we'll just see a lot of investment leave, I think.
And I also think there's a lot of IT because of our Soviet education. There was high emphasis on math, and this is exactly, yeah. So we have the analytical mindset that enables us to fix exactly these problems that IT guys face. So
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, but I'm not. My background is not in IT. My background is in architecture. It's like I'm in art, in arts and like fine art, I would say, more or less. So I think I have a creative. If you have a creative background in any sort of, you know, in the Western country, I think you could do well here. Actually, I think you have quite a lot of opportunities here.
So how was it just coming to Ukraine? What year did you come back? And how old you were?
When I came back,
Yes.
I was 28, I believe. Yeah, I was 28, and I came back, and I think it allowed me to give me time to kind of like adjust, but I'm still having trouble adjusting, to be honest.
Why?
Why? I'll tell you like what happened today. I got a fine. I got a fine in a tram. Uh, I don't know. I did not like validate the ticket. You have to validate it with this thing.
Yeah.
And I got a fine, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm still getting used to like, you know.
I think it's fair though.
Huh?
I think it's fair. You didn't pay.
Yeah, but no, it makes no sense. It's like, I mean, you would never, ever get a fine for you bought a ticket, you just didn't like put holes in it
Yeah.
in the tram. Yeah, and like it's like these little things that are these like Soviet like leftovers. I don't know. I'm still having trouble with them. Seriously. I'm sure Ukrainians know better because they've lived with this all their lives.
Yeah.
But somebody who comes from abroad and they see these Soviet like leftovers, oh man. Yeah, I'm from Kiev. I was born there, and that's where I live. And to be honest, I haven't seen much of Ukraine, and I'm trying to travel and explore. And I don't know. It's like Ukraine is different. Every area is so different.
And Vitaliy has his own YouTube channel, which you can watch. There's a lot of interesting footage about returning to Ukraine and about his life in Kyiv. So can you tell me about it? And why did you start this YouTube channel?
I started this channel because I found there like a lack of real-world practical advice. What about people who what about people who decide to move here? Like, what about people who decide to move here? They're gonna have to deal with like certain like issues with maybe customs, maybe like things like I don't know, things that people do here that are completely like maybe frowned upon back home, and or vice versa, right? So basically, I think there's a lot of topics I could cover.
Okay, and the link to your YouTube channel will be here in the video and also in the description below. So you can check it out. If you plan to move to Ukraine, you can find useful information for yourself. Do you want to tell me anything more?
No, I like your channel too. I've actually discovered it because of your foreigner interviews, and I mean some of them have practical advice as well about like you know these little like I like your bite-sized topics. So, like you have like a short topic about something, and then you talk to that person about it, and then like boom, it's like all the information is like really quick. I like that, you know.
Okay, well, welcome back to Lviv, and I hope you will like it more and more. And I'm happy to show you and tell you everything I can.
Okay.
So,
thank you so much.
yeah.
Really.
Check out Vitaliy's YouTube channel in the description below. And thanks for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe to the channel. Bye.
Флора, це якраз назва магазину, так? Флора, чи ні?
Треба реклама. Це типу як природа.
Продовжуй.
Hi guys, this jewelry is made from real leaves with metal on top and more minerals on top. And this it will be presented in Milan. It will be representing Ukraine and it will be exhibited there. This jewelry, yeah, lots of cute flowers and coffee beans and wings of caterpillars. Let me know what you think.